Have you ever played the role of judge when your friends had a disagreement? Maybe two friends argued about who won a race or whose turn it was for the swing, and you had to decide what was fair. Being the judge can be tricky, right? You want everyone to feel happy, but you also want to make sure the rules are followed. Well, today we're going to meet someone from Greek mythology who was famous for being fair and wise. So fair that even after he died, he became one of the judges of the underworld. His name was Rhadamanthus. So who is Rhadamanthus? He wasn't a god like Zeus or Poseidon, and he wasn't a monster like the Minotaur. He was actually a mortal king, a real person in the myths. Rhadamanthus was the son of Zeus, the king of the gods, and Europa, a woman Zeus loved. That made him a demi-god, kind of like a superhero who was half human and half divine. He had a brother named Minos, who became a super famous king of Crete, and another brother named Sarpedon. But Rhadamanthus's special power wasn't lightning bolts or magical weapons. Nope. His superpower was fairness. He was known for creating good laws, rules that helped people live together peacefully. He was so wise and just that people trusted him to settle arguments. And when he passed away, the Greek gods thought he had done such a great job on earth that they made him one of the 3 judges of the dead in the underworld, along with his brother Minos and a hero named Aeacus. That's a big promotion. Long ago, in the land of Crete, Rhadamanthus grew up alongside his brother Minos. While Minos ruled the island with power, Rhadamanthus became famous for his honesty. He set up laws that protected people, punished unfairness, and rewarded kindness. People said he was so fair that no one could trick him. If someone tried to lie, Rhadamanthus always seemed to know the truth. Imagine having a teacher or coach who could always tell who really started the trouble. That was Rhadamanthus. When he died, the gods didn't want to lose his wisdom, so they gave him a new job in the underworld. Picture this. When people's souls arrived after death, Rhadamanthus would listen to their stories, weigh their actions, and decide, did they deserve a peaceful afterlife in the Elysian fields, or did they have to face tougher places? His judgments shaped where souls would go forever. Pretty big responsibility, right? Now, let's think about you. Have you ever been asked to be the referee in a game? Or maybe a teacher asked you to be the line leader and make sure no one pushed or cut in front. That's kind of like being Rhadamanthus. He reminds us that rules and fairness aren't just about punishment. They help everyone enjoy life, whether it's sharing toys, playing sports, or taking turns on the playground. So what's the science here? Well, judging and fairness might sound like just human ideas, but science shows that fairness is part of how we survive together. For example, scientists studied monkeys who were given cucumbers to eat. They were happy until they saw another monkey get a yummy grape instead. Suddenly, the cucumber didn't feel fair anymore. Even animals care about fairness. And in our own brains, we have areas that light up when we see something unfair. It's like our brain has a built-in fairness detector. This helps us build friendships, teams, and communities because we trust people who treat us fairly. So when Greek myth said Rhadamanthus could spot the truth and judge fairly, it's kind of like they imagined a super advanced fairness detector. Now let's jump into the future. Imagine if we had robots or artificial intelligence that could act like Rhadamanthus. They could help judges in courts, or even help kids in schools, by making sure teens were always balanced and fair. In fact, scientists today are already working on algorithms, sets of rules, that try to make decisions fairly, like who gets a loan, or how to split resources. But here's the challenge. Even computers can be unfair if the rules we give them aren't right. That's why humans, just like Rhadamanthus, are still needed to guide fairness with wisdom and kindness. And maybe one day, when astronauts live on Mars or space stations, they'll need new laws and fair judges to keep peace. Rhadamanthus would probably love that job. So what did we learn about Rhadamanthus today? He wasn't a warrior or a storm god. His power was fairness and wisdom. He shows us that rules, when made with kindness, can help everyone live better. Next time you're the referee in a game or settling a disagreement, remember, you're a little bit like Rhadamanthus, bringing fairness into the world. Thanks for listening to Myth Meets Science. See you next time, and don't forget, being fair might just be the greatest superpower of all.